Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Broncos will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
The give to the back. And they're able to get him on the ground. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes his connection. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hilltoppers have this offense rolling. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Going to the running game. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The offense in hurry-up mode. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Dropping back, it's Hobbs. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run play action. Looking to scramble. He'll try to do it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it in the middle. It's Stills. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to...
Touchdown, Western Michigan! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Quick release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Back to throw, it's Hobbs. Fires to the middle. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. He'll just keep slinging it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. It's caught downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Trying to find his man on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hilltoppers with the 1st and 10.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The back goes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Takes the easy one to the back. Touchdown, Topper! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 4 over Nebraska. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Hobbs. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. He's going to pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Pushes toward the goal line. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. To throw, it's Hobbs. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Twice they've been denied touchdowns in the red zone, and now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't put the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
He's right on target. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Hilltoppers want to move quickly.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. He leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Hobbs. Getting some heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense in press coverage. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
This senior quarterback knows how to take a hit and still deliver a completion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Get it out on the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. And they're able to get him down. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on 3rd down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's the handoff. Smashes through. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The Broncos get enough to move the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. And off from the shotgun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. Discards a man. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
They'll put the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Hobbs. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off play action. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high, and wide on that one. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Hobbs. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass is intercepted. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll throw it on first down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Wants to fire on second down. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And come on now, O-line, you got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging. So much for the wet ball drill. He muffed it, and it's loose. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Hobbs.
You know, the worst thing that can happen to return men is muffing punts, fumbling it, putting on the ground, and he did it right there. He's very lucky he was able to jump on his own fumble.
Brings up second down.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
For the offense.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stills. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Fires to the right. He makes a grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Western Michigan.
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. They tried to throw it in last time and didn't get it. Still needing 2 yards on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. The official says no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at L.T. Smith Stadium.
About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. He wants to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The incompletion brings up a second down. Looking downfield, it's Hobbs. Looking left. And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And defensive backs you think don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could swing. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, W.K.U. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Miami is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sebastian isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 4 over FIU. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on second down. Takes his shot. Catch in the middle. It Stills. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. They're going to run it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Hobbs. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Number 83. How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
Ready to try the point after. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Extending the play. And the quarterback goes down at the 7-yard line. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
And when you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands, and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the corner. And nice job getting that quarterback and getting the sack.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. On third down, going up top. A strike downfield. He's loose. The 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And boy, did they finish with a huge play in the passing game, scoring from 85 yards out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hobbs. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes the grab on the left. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the returner will be knocked down. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Running back goes in motion. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And that one's too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. Wide out in motion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Line gets set, first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Hilltoppers want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. The run from the shotgun. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Movement here from the tight end. He leaves it with his back. And the Hilltoppers pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
24, Western Michigan, 17.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He makes the connection. Runs through a tackle. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Got it behind the line. It's Russo. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. The inside handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got great speed. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This offense has a 2nd down play. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. From the gun, they'll try the middle. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, going to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. The Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry up.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Smashes in between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a bit further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He's loose on the right. 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
27, Western Michigan.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
From the gun, the running back has it. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back.
Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
And the Broncos will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way, and he muffs it, a loose football. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? They'll start this drive with a pass, using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the right. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. Hard running there. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go right back to him. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Used the play fake, now to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Hobbs. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese is closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. The give and the run on 4th down. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Broncos are marching down the field. Gets it out fast. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Broncos. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Number 9, with the grab and the score.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kentucky, 27.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Hilltoppers in the hurry-up. Looking to move it through the air. Dances away from the heat. Still on his feet at the 45. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Pulled down for the tackle. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. They're trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Third downs are so crucial in quarterbacks. You want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding third down and getting to the quarterback?
Time is their enemy. It's running out on them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. Quick strike complete. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. They want that clock to run, and they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Looking to throw, it's Hobbs. Right down the middle. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. And the Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He finds his man. He stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. The quarterback takes a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling the close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.